Hello everyone, good afternoon. Spring is here and here we come with a brand new live session where I will try to show you some basic vocabulary and songs of spring, but on the other side I also want to introduce you a brand new series of the Farmyard tales. Okay, so if you are watching, just come and say hello and let me know what you are more interested in, okay? Do you need some spring vocabulary? Or do you need some spring songs? Or you are just here to see all these new books that we showed you in the morning hours on the cover photo of the live sessions? So please start sending some comments. You can also send me hearts and likes. You can ask anything if you want to know some specific questions or phrases in English in connection with spring. You can also share the video if you like it, even now while it's live online, okay, or later on. And don't forget to subscribe to our live info packs where we create free packages to each and every webinar like this one. We give you the songs, we give you the lyrics to the songs, and even some book intros, book inside videos and pictures. So I already see Kitty's comment saying she needs more songs. I'm so happy because I just want to show you one of the new songs right at the beginning. So we will have some good old songs, okay? And oh, I just see Agnes's comments saying that they love Farmyard tales. Okay, this is great. Zsuzsa is saying vocabulary and songs and books. Okay, so this might be a little longer live because I'm not sure if all this will fit into 30 minutes. Okay, but ready, steady, go. Let's get started. Okay. The first song I want to show you, let's do it this way. I show you a song, then I show you a book, and we can talk about spring vocabulary. I have brought you a very special treat as well with the two most tricky, well, let's put it this way, with the two trickiest words of spring, which is bloom and blossom. Okay, these two words can be used in 4 different ways. Okay, bloom can be a noun and a verb, and blossom can be a noun and a verb as well. So I will show you some sentences you can use. Oh, and I see that Teofil is also watching. Hi, Teo! I just saw your beautiful singing videos. Hi, big boy. You can choose a song as well. Okay, I will sing any songs, maybe 1 or 2, that Teo asks, okay? And if you are watching a live session with your little one, you can always ask for songs, okay? But let's start with a spring song. I will first tell you the lyrics, okay? So you can try to follow the melody and the lyrics together, okay? I have made some great notes for myself today as I was preparing for this live, so I really hope it will be useful for you as well, okay? The first song says, spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? I just saw something, some animals or some signs of spring. That is how I know. And then we can do some moving to this song because, for example, in the first verse we will sing, I just saw a bluebird, and then you can say, do the bird walk. Okay, we will do the bird walk, okay, and strut your thing. It's something in connection with spring, strutting. Do the bird walk and flap your wings. Do the bird walk. Do anything. and look around for another sign of spring. Okay, let me show you how it goes. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? I just saw a bluebird, that is how I know. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think we know? We just saw a bluebird, that is how we know. Do the bird walk and strut your thing? Do the bird walk and flap your wings? Do the bird walk? Do anything and look around for another sign of spring. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? I just saw a bee, that is how I know. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think we know? We just saw a bee, that is how we know. Do the bee walk and strut your thing? Do the bee walk and flap your wings? Do the bee walk? Do anything and look around for another sign of spring. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? I just saw a butterfly, a ladybug, a flower, a frog, a worm, an ant. Okay, anything that is in connection with spring, that is how I know. Okay, and I know that the second part of the melody is a little high. Do you like this song? Send me some hearts if you do. So you can always start it lower. Okay, I started here. Spring is here, but you can go like spring, 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 spring. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? I just saw a butterfly, that is how I know. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know, or we know? We just saw a butterfly, that is how we know. Do the butterfly walk and strut your thing? Do the butterfly walk and flap your wings? Do the butterfly walk? Do anything and look around for another sign of spring. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? I just saw the sun out, that is how I know. Okay, so you can always go lower with the melody, or if you don't want to sing, you can just say it as a rhyme. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? I just saw a ladybug, that is how I know. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think we know? We just saw a ladybug, that is how we know. Do the butterfly walk and strut your thing? Do the butterfly walk and flap your wings? Do the butterfly walk? Do anything and look around for another sign of spring. Okay, so any songs can be used as a rhyme, and Daddy would kill me if I tried to sing it as high as you. Okay, Kitty, don't worry, you can always start it very low. Okay, that was a cute song. Thank you, Aggie. Okay, so we had one song. Now let's move on. I'm sure you have seen my huge book pack of the Farmyard tales. I did something like this on the photo in the morning. It was very lucky that I could do a selfie with one hand holding all these books in my other hand. It was tricky, but let's see what the Farmyard tales have in store for us. Okay, the original book is the complete book of Farmyard tales. Here is the beehive. Wow, Bella, that is on my list. Okay, if I show it really close, maybe you will see. Spring, here is the beehive. Okay, that's my first song for today, or at least it was until I found the song of spring is here, spring is here. How do you think we know? So let's start with the books, okay? The Farmyard Tales is a very, very good series. It contains 20 stories, and all the stories are based on the life of a family. Now, in the family, you can find a farmer who is the dad, a mother, a sister and a brother, and a dog who belongs to the family, and they have a huge farm, okay? And in every episode, something happens to these animals they have on the farm, okay? So this is the basic storybook of all those activity books that I want to show you today. Once more, I will just open it for you, so you can see that it always starts like this, okay? This is Apple Tree Farm, and then you can find 1 or 2 sentences on each and every page, okay? And something always happens to these people, okay? But in the first page of every story, it always says, this is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Boot, the farmer. She has 2 children called Poppy and Sam, and a dog called Rusty. Okay, so this is how every story starts. And as you read 20 stories, you get to know these characters. And in the coming activity books, you can stay busy with them, okay? Now, with the Farmyard Tales, you can always sing about animals, animal sounds. Old MacDonald had a farm. You can change it to Mrs. Boot had a farm, okay? Or Poppy and Sam had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm they had a this or that animal, okay? So you can change any songs to this story collection. And I'm just seeing others comment saying, to which age do you recommend the Farmyard Tales book? Well, I'll be honest with you, it's a huge book all together, but the stories are great for little ones too, because as you see, it doesn't have much text. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it the good way. It doesn't have much text. You can turn pages very quickly, and the stories are easy to follow. And it's really funny how on each and every page there is a little duck that you have to find. Okay, it shows it here. Find the duck in every picture. Okay, this is this book good for groups? Well, I'll be honest with you, it's really good. Yes, we love to read this with babies, okay, because as they are sitting in your laps, you know, they can just follow the pictures. But if you learn the story by heart, you can just tell it this way, and you just turn the pages and the children can follow, okay? And then with the activity books, you can do activities, okay? So I would say from year 1, okay, after the first birthday, I can imagine a child sitting in my lap and I would read them this book, okay? Now, let's have another song, okay? As Beata and I suppose Theophil was waiting for the Here is the Beehive song, let me show you this one. Here is the beehive, but where are all the bees? Hiding away where nobody sees. Here they come flying out of their hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just see Beata saying, Theophil usually says these sentences when we start to read. We read it since my daughter was 1.5. Thank you for the comments, ladies. It's always the best to have real experiences as well, not only my suggestions. So here is the beehive, okay? You can show it this way, you can show it this way or this way, okay? It's up to you. Let's try this way now. Here is the beehive, but where are all the bees? Hiding away where nobody sees. Here they come flying out of their hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fly to the left. Bzzz. Flying to the right. Bzzz. Flying to the top. Bzzz. Flying to the ground. Bzzz. Okay? Flying very fast. Bzzz. Flying very slow. Bzzz. Flying together. Bzzz. Flying all alone. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Okay, so you can practice these easy words as well with the beehive song. Actually, I will be honest with you, it has become one of my favorite songs in February, and one day I was sitting in my car driving and I was singing this song out loud because the melody is just so good. Okay, now let's move on. Let's see what we can do with Poppy and Sam. Okay, here comes the second book. Okay, stay with me because I have 4 more books to show you. Okay, Poppy and Sam, Animal Sounds. Now with this book you can have batteries in, you can switch it on or turn it on, and you can have these hidden buttons that give out the sound. Now here you can follow a story, okay, where you can listen to these sounds, the tractor and the dog, and in the meanwhile you can turn a page and you can push the button of the cow, or you can push the button of the piggies. Okay, so this is a hardboard book. It's great for little ones. It has all the animal sounds that you can look for on the farm. Okay, you can sing the Old MacDonald song with it as well. And here they have the horse and the donkey as well. And the last page is the greatest. I'll show it to you. And the sound comes out here. It's like a little orchestra of the farm. Okay, so Poppy and Sam's Animal Sounds. Okay, this is a brand new book for March with the Farmyard Tales series. So again, the original book contains 20 stories with the same characters. Poppy and Sam are the children of Mrs. Booth, and this book shows the animal sounds to the children. Okay, now let's move on to my next song. Okay, when it's spring, you know, the weather changes a lot. So one of my favorite good old original songs is What's the Weather Like Today? Okay, and you can just do some clapping with it. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? What's the weather like today? It is sunny, it is sunny, it is sunny out today. Can you see that? It is sunny, it is sunny out today. With this song, you can practice the words sunny, rainy, windy, cloudy, foggy, or even snowy if winter turns back, okay? So all these vocabularies and words of the spring weather, okay? What's the weather like today? Come and try to sing it with me. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it rainy? Is it windy? What's the weather like today? It is windy, it is windy, it is windy out today. Can you feel that it is windy? It is windy out today. So, spring is here, spring is here. How do you think I know? And then here is the beehive, but where are all the bees? And what's the weather like today? Now let's move on to our next spring book, okay? It's still Poppy and Sam, but now they have a magic painting book, okay? So you can see that they are the same characters as in the sound book. See, there they are, and then here they are again. And you know the magic painting books are always a big favorite for preschoolers. Because in this book, you can choose pages where the paint, or actually I would say that the color is hidden, okay? Dip the brush into water and run it over the black and white patterns. See, it's a scarecrow. To fill Poppy and Sam's adventures with beautiful colors. Okay, that's what the back of the book says. So they go on different adventures. It's in connection with spring. Okay, they do lots of different things, and you only have to dip your brush into water. Okay, you don't need paint. Okay, I think I'm back. I hope you're still with me. Okay, hello all, hello Marian. So with this book you don't need paint, you only need the water, and you will have this page, all the pages colorful, like this cover page or this cover page on the back. Okay, so Poppy and Sam's magic painting book, Poppy and Sam's animal sounds, and both are based on the complete book of Farmyard tales. Okay, and these books are getting really heavy, so I just put them down. Okay, and I move on to the next song. I hope the internet will stay on with me a little bit more. Okay, so the next song I chose was it's a brand new song for me too. It says, sing a song of flowers, flowers all around, flowers that are growing, growing in the ground. Flowers of every color, they look so pretty too. Red and pink and orange, yellow, blue and purple too. Okay, so sing a song of flowers. It's for the melody of Sing a Song of Sixpence. Okay, and then we will talk a little bit about blooming and the blossoms. Okay, the two trickiest words of spring. But listen to this song. Sing a song of flowers, flowers all around, flowers that are growing, growing in the ground, flowers of every color, they look so pretty too. Red and pink and orange, yellow, blue and purple too. And for this song, I couldn't stand to show you our egg shakers of all the colors, okay? Red and pink and orange, yellow, blue and purple too. Okay, we got all these egg shakers. They're waiting for you, okay? You can just pick one, or you can pick all these 6 colors from the web shop, okay? They are really good for the little ones. The children on our rhyme time groups really love them, okay? Because they are small, they sound very good in each and every different colors, okay? So let us know if you already have one or if you want to buy one, okay? And now let's practice Sing a Song of Flowers one more time. I tried to start it lower, okay? I started it here. Sing a song of sixpence. Now we will go lower. Sing, 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 sing. Okay, we will start it here, but maybe it will be too low. Sing a song of sixpence. Okay, this is the melody. Sing a song of flowers, flowers all around, flowers that are growing, growing in the ground. Sorry. Flowers of every color, they look so pretty too. Red and pink and orange, yellow, blue and purple too. This was a little low for me, but the previous one was maybe too high for you. So again, try to find the height that fits you. Okay, now let's move on for our next book. Okay, Poppy and Sam's Easter egg hunt. Now this is really for the tiniest ones. Okay, I'll show you why. It's a small book. Okay, it's made of very thick board paper. Okay, and the children will really love looking through the holes. Okay, there are holes in it, and you can help Poppy and Sam finding the Easter eggs. Okay, so on every page you will see holes that look like Easter eggs, but as you turn the page, it turns out it's something different. And then every time they are trying to find some eggs on the scene, but they don't manage until the very last page of the book. And here you can see that it's again only 2 or 3 sentences with beautiful spring pictures, and at the end finally they find the Easter eggs. Okay, so you can help Poppy and Sam search for the hidden Easter eggs, okay, in this very cute book with holes, okay, and with little finger trails on each and every page. Okay, it's almost like a touchy-feely book. Okay, it's a small one, it's really nice, and again it's the same characters as in this one. So it's a sister and a brother going on a great spring adventure with all these activity books. Okay, now are you ready for one more song? I'm checking my time, it's really going fast, but I still have at least 2 more songs and 2 more books for you. Okay, so stay with me. The next song I want to show you is oh no, I promise you, Bloom and Blossom. Okay, so bloom, the word bloom, can be used as a verb and can be used as a noun. Okay, and I have 4 sentences for me. Okay, so I don't get mixed up. With bloom, you can say this: the roses are in full bloom. Okay, so when you see a plant that is full of, you know, the little flowers, and it's really getting colorful, you can say that the tree or the bush or the plant or the roses are in full bloom. Okay, and if you want to use it as a verb, I have this sentence for you: most roses will begin to bloom from late May. Okay, so when the plant blooms, okay, then it's a verb. And when you see something colorful on the plants, then bloom is used as a noun. Okay, so the roses are in full bloom, or the roses will begin to bloom from late May. Okay, this is about the word bloom, and now let's get to blossom. Okay, that's the other word I wanted to share with you. The cherry blossoms are beautiful this year. Okay, so the cherry blossoms, it's something you see. Okay, it's a noun, but when you use it as a verb, you can say the cherry trees blossomed early this year. So for example, I just saw a report saying that in Japan they have this touristic program for 2 months because they have so many different cherry trees. Okay, it's the festival of cherry blossom, and they have so many different cherry trees in Japan that the first ones are already in full bloom at the end of February, and until the end of April all the different types of the cherry trees are starting to bloom, okay? So, or blossom. So you can say that some cherry trees blossom early, some cherry trees blossom later. Okay, so these are two tricky words that you can use. And now I get you to 2 more songs and 2 more books, okay? And then send me your questions in connection with spring. The farmer plants a seed. The sun comes out to shine. The rain begins to fall. The seeds begin to grow, and the flowers are all here. Okay, these are the verses of the next song. The farmer plants a seed. The farmer plants the seed. Hi-ho, diddery-o, the farmer plants a seed. The sun comes out to shine. The sun comes out to shine. Hi-ho, diddery-o, the sun comes out to shine. The rain begins to fall. The rain begins to fall. Hi-ho, diddery-o, the rain begins to flow. The seeds begin to grow. The seeds begin to grow. The seeds begin to grow. Hi-ho, diddery-o, the seeds begin to grow. The flowers are all here. The flowers are all here. Hi-ho, diddery-o, the flowers are all here. Okay, so you can take this song again. And when the seeds begin to grow, you see a sprout coming out, okay? And when the flowers are coming out, those are called buds, okay? So when you see a branch and the trees are in full bloom, before that, before the blooming, you see buds, okay? Buds on the plants, okay? And now let's get you to the next farmyard, Poppy and Sam's book. Okay, it's fingerprint activities. Now again, you see it's the same 2 characters, but this time they will have lots of adventures with fingerprinting. Okay, you have different instructions. You can follow the sentences and you can do fingerprints on all the pages with different activities, with different animals to copy. So you always have a sentence showing you what to do, and then you can just follow, okay, what Sam and Poppy are doing. Here, for example, you can do bats, okay, because they are out in the evening watching the animals. Here you can do the bees, okay, so it's only dipping, or not even dipping, just like pressing your finger to the paint, okay. And you can just go to the lake and do some fish, okay, or you can just turn a page and do some chicks over here, okay, do you see? And here is a step-by-step page showing you how to do it, okay. Print more chicks in the farmyard, okay. So you can, I always say this is like a mommy baby book, because your child dips in his or her finger and here you just color, okay, but sometimes you have to give some extra drawing to it. Here it's trees based on fingerprinting, okay, fill the fields with trees. But for example, here when they are making cakes, you need some extra drawing and decorations, which can be done with mommy's drawing, okay. So Poppy and Sam's fingerprint activities, Poppy and Sam's Easter egg hunt, and the animal sounds, and you know, the complete book of Farmyard Tales. And now the last song is coming, and then I will show you the last book, okay. And I wanted to show you the song of, the colors. Okay, one more color song, because we really use these egg shakers so many times on our rhyme time and jump and fun classes that we are really in love with this color song, saying red and orange, red and orange, yellow, green and blue, yellow, green and blue, and purple. Colors of the rainbow, colors of the rainbow, shine on you, shine on you. Red and orange, red and orange. Sorry, it's a little loud. Yellow, green and blue, yellow, green and blue. Colors of the rainbow, colors of the rainbow, shine on you, shine on you. So you can have a set of egg shakers, okay? Red and orange and yellow, okay, in one hand, and green, blue and purple in the other hand, okay? And you can name them one by one, okay? You can sing I see colors everywhere. You can sing this when you see the colorful flowers out there, okay? But with these 6 egg shakers, you can have so much fun. Red and orange, red and orange, yellow, green and blue, yellow, green and blue, and purple. Colors of the rainbow, colors of the rainbow, shine on you, shine on you. Okay, and you can tap them together, you can hide them, okay? When Easter is coming, you can have a real Easter egg hunt with these shakers, okay? So go and get some in the web shop, okay? And before we say goodbye, I will show you the last book of the Farmyard Tales series. It's a big one, okay? But maybe you like the big ones. Maybe you like the small ones. Noisy animals, okay? So this one has the same sound effects as the animal sounds book, okay? But here the pages are even thicker, okay? They are very, very, very thick. I can't even bend them, okay? And the buttons are on the side, so it can give you some extra activity, seeing the cow, and then you have to find the cow face, and you press it, woo, and then it moves, and then when you turn a page, you see that on the next page, the hen says cluck, cluck, cluck. So you go find the hen and you push it, okay? And this story is about a morning activity when Poppy and Sam goes out to give breakfast to the animals, okay? And at the end, it's such a noisy farm with noisy animals, okay? So this is also a Farmyard Tales book. Now, thank you so much for watching. We had great singing and great book time. And I hope that you will find out very soon, right after I say goodbye, that in the web shop, our prices got cheaper, okay? Much, much cheaper. So you can find these books in the web shop. You can find extra cheap prices. And don't forget to use your coupons, okay? If you are participating in a challenge, if you are attending a rhyme time group or a jump and fun group, okay, then you can have all extra 5, 10, 15% extra discounts on the cheap prices, okay, or beyond the cheap prices. So thank you for watching, and get outside in English, okay? I'm saying goodbye to you with this idea. Go to the playground in English. Sing some songs outside in English, okay? Get a card, okay? We will send you some printouts in the info pack. But get some pictures of spring vocabulary, okay? Rain, sun, flower, bee, ladybug, butterfly, worm, okay? So many things that we just sang of. And get these cards out, okay? practice it with your child, and then you can have a bingo game. Okay, you can have the board with the pictures, you can have extra cards, you have to place it on them. It's like with Zingo, okay, it's just bingo. Or practice it inside, and then with the cards or with your checklist, it can be a big board of pictures, it's like a spring checklist. You can go outside and see, can you find a flower, can you find an ant, can you find a ladybug, where can you spot a cloud, do you see the sun, can you see the wind? How can you see the wind? Okay, and just get maybe 9 or 12, 4 lines or 3 lines on your card with a spring bingo card, and practice the vocabulary inside and outside as well. Thank you for watching. Again, our songs were Spring is here, how do you think I know? Then we had Here is the Beehive, but where are all the bees? And then we were singing Sing a Song of Flowers, and we were singing Red and Orange, Yellow, Green and Blue, and I also sang The Farmer Plants a Seed. Okay, so we had 5 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books, okay, and I guess 5 or 6 songs, and I was very happy to have you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, Betty, saying good tips. I hope you will have a great springtime in English. Go and check these wonderful Farmyard topic books in the web shop and find our great new cheaper prices there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.